Hey, very good morning. So I'm in the Slab City. Arrived yesterday very late, 10:30. Watched a movie or started watching James Bond and just passed out halfway through. I didn't even finish my subways. Well, that was my breakfast actually, finishing those. There's a couple of monuments here on checkout and we'll show you guys what it looks like. They show Slab City in different movies, and that's how I know about it. One of them, which is one of my favorite traveling movies, is Into the Wild, and that's where the main hero meets a whole lot of rubber tramps, and in a sense I would consider myself one in a way, like, you know, part-time rubber tramp. They show bits and pieces, and here I am, you know, for myself, gonna check it out. I'm pretty sure it's probably much busier here during the summer, but I might be mistaken because it's actually quite hot right now. I would say it's like 25 degrees over here. So in the summer it must be like 40 Celsius or something like 110 Fahrenheit, which is ridiculous because there are no amenities here, nowhere to plug electricity. All these RVs are staying here without air conditioner, obviously. So in the summertime, I actually now I think about it, I think there's probably not too many people here. It's scorching hot, and we're just gonna be cooking in RVs. Another sad truth about the trip or arrival here or being here right now, and this is something I've done for the first time ever, is I had to do number 2 inside my canopy. I know, disgusting. It's not something I thought I would ever do, but there's still quite a few people around here, and there's no real trees, it's bushes, and I really needed to go. So it's like, what do? Okay, do 2 garbage bags, you know, like double layer. Had to sit down there, you know, open the windows, ventilation, and yeah, that's what I had to do. And in those moments, that's when you think, oh, I wish I had an RV or small tow trailer or something with some kind of amenities, or at least a porta potty. But porta potty still in here, like I would still have to use it inside. I wouldn't be able to use it outside. And then you need to clean it still. Whereas my stuff is in the garbage bag right now. Just find some dump here, throw it out. Yeah, so that's the sad reality. But again, when I thought for like good 5-10 minutes afterwards, it's like, damn, I wish I had something much bigger on steroids, like that unimog thing. And then I'm like, nah. After 10 minutes, it kind of goes away. It's like, yeah, it happened only once. Any other time before, there's always some bush somewhere, something, or a campground you can go. It's not an issue. But yeah, that's the sad reality that happened today. I'm not particularly proud, but you do what you gotta do. Alright, well, I just need to finish packing up here, and let's hit the road and see what all this place looks like. I've arrived at a place called East Jesus, and apparently it's like a museum of art. It's been I talked to some people over there. It's been constructed over 10 years by tons and tons of artists. I think there's a live art piece over there. A girl playing on the guitar on the car. Almost reminds me of Mad Max, this whole place. Well, I couldn't shoot her. She said she's quite shy, so pass. But I can shoot her without her facing. As you were, as I want you to be. This is totally like Mad Max with a live performer we're seeing. It's awesome. So let's see what this library and monument mount is. I've arrived at Salvation Mount. I've overstayed my stay here at Slab City for sure, so I'll have to pay for it with pushing till midnight today somewhere in California. Because basically I have to cover 12 hours today and about 12 hours tomorrow, and only that way I can arrive on Friday Eve at home, late Friday Eve. And because I'm gonna have to go to bed very late, it's unlikely I'm gonna wake up early in the morning for tomorrow's push. Yeah, it's almost 12 right now, so it means 12 hours. I have to arrive somewhere at 12. Well, my thoughts on Slab City, it's definitely not what I imagined it to be. The several movies that I've seen, this place portrayed as a sort of big community of travelers that are closely gathered together, and you know, it's just people that live on the road that dig this lifestyle. But many streets, or whatever you call it, streets that I drove here, speaks nothing of that. It just speaks dump, garbage place. I'm sure it's seen better days, this place, probably, you know, in 60s and 70s and 80s. I asked a guy, supposedly this place originated in the 40s, and the military left a bunch of their equipment here and whatever, and let people kind of stick around or come here. But like everything, after neglect probably, and some of that spirit of the place being gone throughout the years, you know, The place probably lost some of its charm, and whatever movies portray this place to be is probably like how it used to be like. But I didn't get a good vibe from this place. Like watching movies, I was like, oh, this is the place I would, you know, if I was a nomad, I would love to come and be here. But seeing for myself now, nah, I wouldn't want to be here. It's a place of stagnation. But it's cool. It's artsy. Except some art is kind of weird. It's, you know, like some of art that I've seen is cool and has messages, but some art, like a lot of modern art, you know, someone can take a bucket of shit of paint, throw it on a wall, and call it art. And some of it reminds me of that kind of modern art here. You know, people that just mash things together call themselves artists. I don't want to condescend, like, I'm an artist myself, that's why I'm saying. Well, I'm not as good of a traditional artist whatsoever. I do 3D, but I appreciate the old school art, you know, where the art that takes skill to develop, you know, the realistic forms, shapes, you know, portraying of the world, you know, deep, rich paints. Nothing like the modern art, where again someone can draw a cube and sell it for 10 grand and call it art. To me that's not art. That's some pretense, and pretense people buy the pretense work. That's what I think of it. It's a cool place. If you've never been here, I definitely advise to come here to check it out for yourself. You know, you could have a field day if you're not in a rush. Just pick a spot here, camp, explore. But I have to go. I've already punished myself. We've been here for too long, and now it's gonna be a very, very bad push today till midnight. Alright, see you on the road. Oh man, it's the morning of a second day push through US. I hate this part. I hate all these pushes every time. Why can't distances be much shorter? So yeah, of course, because of staying at Slab City yesterday for too long, I did pay the price. I've arrived at Reading, California at 1:30 a.m. I was gonna go 1 hour further in Sashta forest somewhere, but like camp in the woods kind of thing. But my setup is now kind of awkward, right? I have to take. It's not as easy as just open the thing, climb in, done. Yeah, I have to do rearrangements now and so on. And also I was getting tired, and I was like, you know what? Whatever, hotel. So it was Motel 6. $60, whatever, good enough. Also yesterday, Josh, one of the guys of the 4 rigs that we met from Oregon in Baja, he texted me on my page and like, hey, how I live in Medford, that's right on I-5 in Oregon. He's like, if you want to swing by, can do that. I have a shirt for you, we can, I don't know, chat, whatever. And I was actually wanted to do it. I wanted to stop by for like half an hour and maybe do like a finisher for this video, like recollection of thoughts maybe, like his take on Baja, his expectations versus what he got and mine. Yeah, second opinion kind of thing, just chat around. But it's almost approaching 8 a.m. right now. I got 12 hours to push driving, that's guaranteed, plus all the stops. That's probably added 2 hours on top. Gas, supply, and washroom and all that. So, if I'm lucky, and probably border search too. So if I'm lucky, I just might arrive home at 10, maybe 11. but probably not gonna happen. So I texted him. I'm like, I'm past. As much as I wanna come, dude, no, I gotta push. And yeah, I just texted already today to my coworker and manager. I'm taking Monday off, so today is Saturday. I'll arrive late, then Sunday unpack, do all this things, clean up, meet the parents, give things away, blah, all that stuff, and shop, laundry, whatever I need to do to get back to life. And Monday will be, I guess, just slow data copying, just relax, just sleep and whatever. So, slight change of plans. I kind of looked and I've been contemplating of stopping in the US somewhere to get oil change. Kind of need it badly. Not badly, but definitely before Canada. So I texted what's his name, Josh from Team Overland, like, hey, I'm gonna be in Medford at minus such and such location in you know, like 10:30. So he responded, he'll be there, possibly with another guy. So after all, maybe I'll do that bit of like conclusion sort of, or our takes on Baja kind of there, and conclude the series with this way, pretty much.
My friend.
So I guess we saw it a couple days because we stopped in the desert on the way to Vegas, and then we stopped a night in Vegas, and then came home from there.
Well, did you win anything?
Didn't even gamble.
We didn't gamble. We just were there for New Year's.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Okay. So when did you guys return?
We were only gone like an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Returned back here.
Yeah.
New Year's Day, late New Year's Day.
Yeah. We drove straight from
so
Vegas
straight.
up here.
Yeah. We spent the night there and then loaded up in the morning and drove 12 hours home.
9:30 we were on the road.
This is shit.
Oh, it's terrible.
This is a reminder of what to expect. Come back up.
Those gray clouds.
Fine, a little bit minus temperature probably here. And rain. It's probably rain.
It just stopped raining here.
Yeah, it was raining yesterday.
As soon as I started entering, even yesterday driving, I hit my first rain in like 3 weeks now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. Watch my flip-flop tan line fade already.
Damn it.
I got a bunch of non-vehicle based stuff coming up. Leave in a week and a half for Vietnam and spend like a week there, and then a few days in Japan on the way home, and then Australia, New Zealand for all of March.
That's a good one. Well, he's going mountain biking in New Zealand, and he's like, shit, it's just Australia's right there.
Right? New Zealand was on the bucket list, and then I was like flying all the way down. Like Australia is a short flight from New Zealand. Might as well spend time in both, right?
but like just a vacation or?
Yeah, pretty much. Be renting a camper van in Australia for a couple weeks, and then I'm just going to be roaming around New Zealand mountain biking for a little while. I was surprised how much of that there was in Baja. You see cans all over the place.
I was holding that military didn't care because my
No,
wife had a beer when we got stopped at one of the military checkpoints, and they didn't say anything.
Oh, like in Japan kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, as a passenger, I don't think they care.
I don't think so either. I know
but
there's a
as
couple
a
states
driver-
in the U.S. who can't too. Like Nebraska, you can have the passenger can drink.
The military checkpoints were just a trip. Like, it didn't seem like they were really looking for anything.
On the way out, I've been searched every time.
See, I was searched, but when they popped it open, like they'd pull 3 of us aside or something, and they're pop open the truck, and I have all my like lanterns and stuff on little pouches on the back of my seat. So he just like opens it up, pulls it out, and it's like it's got legs and stuff, pops open. So he's just like tinkering with it, like takes a look at the car in front to make sure they're still searching, and he's I still got time. Oh, Lampa. like closes it back up, opens another one. Look, nope, he's still searching.
More
And
curious
he's just
than-
like,
yeah.
it's like he was just killing time until like the guy in front of him was done. He didn't want to be the first one done with his inspection, so he's just screwing around the whole
Pretty
time.
much. 'Cause they would open my sliders, and he kind of like, okay, or like here, he's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, you're good.
Yeah, we got searched at one, and all they were concerned about was it was dark, and he's just staring at all the patches on the roof. He's
Yeah.
like,
Got lots of comments on those.
"What's that? What's that?" So I ended up taking one off. I gave all my teal ones away or had them stashed somewhere. So I just like randomly pulled like, well, how about this one?
I expected from all the people talking, I expected to be a lot rougher, and I don't know, like I just expected to be a lot harder to communicate with people, and then like people wouldn't want to communicate with you from the stories that people told. But everybody that I ran into was so cool, so nice that was just kind of not the case at all. I mean, even like the people worry about the border crossing and the military checkpoints, and even all those guys were awesome. They were just
Well, the
guys doing their
stuff
job.
I read online on different like Baja Nomads and a few other
Nomads, yeah.
resources, they said military is good as long as they're on the highway. If you bump into, because what happened to this one guy, he was rolling through Baja 500, went over a hill, boom, military outpost, a truck with like 10 guys, they're all young, whatever. And because there was no publicity there, that's when they want your money. The military is like, well, what do you have? So when I was off-roading, I had that in mind by myself, like in the first days.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, we come on this military truck. Generally, people said solo. Be careful. Like,
Yeah.
I can totally see that.
wild camping, because you could be sleeping. So truck arrives, and that's the downside of the truck setup versus like the driving, like sprinter and stuff. In there, you can just
You can be
into
in
cab.
the front.
Here, you're locked.
Yeah, you're stuck.
All
in
you
the
have
back.
is your bear spray and a knife. And if the guys who arrive and want your shit, they probably have a gun or
Yeah.
something. So
I brought in my machete. It's got like a 3.5 foot blade on it. So I was like, that's gonna be my assault knife.
but yeah, one more thing definitely that was completely different about Baja than what I expected. I expected place to be more desolate.
Yeah.
Right? Less towns, less everything, less gas stations. Because the way people made it sounds like,
Oh yeah.
you always have to refuel everywhere. It's like, except one stretch from, I think,
That spot.
Rosario or whatever,
Yeah.
on the going to Pacific. It's like every quarter of the tank
You're
is
at
a
a
gas
fuel
station.
station,
I was pretty stressed on that stretch there.
Yeah.
Because I had to use my speeder, and I barely made it to that next gas station.
See, I had
Same with my Jeep buyers. They were.
I'm sure,
low.
in fact, when we were coming out, I was like, they're screwed.
the Jeeps have pretty small tanks. I
And they
believe,
didn't carry
back
any
then.
extra fuel.
But he was also top heavy, and he manual. Like he was struggling because on that board wash, once I lost, that's the thing. It's in a way when I lost it, I'm like, freedom. Whereas those guys, super short wheelbase,
yeah.
top heavy. I ended up I do stretch, wait for them 10-15 minutes. I can do stretch, wait for them, just in case.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, it's like, I can't as soon as I increase speed. Well, first of all, the Jeep chugs,
Yeah.
and when I increase it, it just starts swapping. Like, sweet, that's why I got one wheelbase.
I used both fuel cans once, but that was only because I didn't have any pesos on me. I had credit card only, and you get to that eastern side down there, like all the off-road, there's nobody out there that takes your cards or anything. I couldn't get the ATM to, so it's like, putting the fuel in, like I'm doing one can this morning, we'll see if I need the other one tonight. Next day I filled it up, and then we made it to the gas station, but that was the only time, and the only reason I ran that low is because I didn't have gas.
Actually, I would have those guys coming out of that stretch. Well, I would still make it to gas station, but I would be very low. However, I had to refuel, right? Because 2 packs I took off the roof. It's like I don't want gas inside anywhere. Refuel.
Yeah.
So
That's what he started doing. He filled the can at the gas station anyway, and then, you know, it'd be down a quarter of a tank or something and fill it back up.
It's great to see you again.
Yeah,
man.
great to see you guys.
We'll keep in touch, man.
Yeah, swing by BC when you
We're
again.
in BC area.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Or if you guys do in like North Washington or something, because that I can still join for like 1 weekend. So this is the end of Baja trip until the next adventure, which would be Alaska and Arctic Circle. But I'll probably try to do some vlogging in between that stuff. But that's coming up in mid-August 2018 to mid-September. See you guys. Hey comrades, don't forget to hit that like button and also leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you should by hitting that subscription button and also bell notification next to it, so you can actually get my video updates both in notification in your video feed, and as well you can support this channel if you like my videos through PayPal or Patreon in the links down below or just after this video.